Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube? This is JBS. We're back again for a brand new movie review. Well, it's not a new movie necessarily. This is actually a little bit older, predated movie, and it's an animated, DC animated movie. So y'all saw some of the ones that I've done for the pack, and I'm going to be doing this for each one of them. This one I'm going to be doing on Wonder Woman. So this is the book casing that they gave me. It's Wonder Woman, Gods and Mortals. That's the booklet that they actually gave me. But on the inside, they also gave me the Wonder Woman movie. Inside, that's where they have like the Blu-ray. I got still in the PS4, and then the DVD is right here. And in addition to that, they actually have a digital copy of the actual full graphic novel and a digital copy of the actual movie. But I was like, I really wanted to actually review these movies as opposed to kind of just like talking about like the aesthetics of the actual book. I remember when this first came out, right? Like coming off of Superman Doomsday and going to Wonder Woman, I was like, really? Like Wonder Woman? You know, I mean, I remember the Linda Carters, like the actual like reruns, stuff like that. And I remember Supergirl, I didn't really like so much, but I remembered. But when this came out, I was like, all right, I'll give it a chance, you know? I think it was like, what year was it when this movie came out? I want to say it was like 2008, but let me make sure. No, it was 2009. It was 2009. But I really loved this movie because one of the things for me is that it brought you into the mythos of the Amazon, their correlations to Ares, Zeus, Hades, all the different mythological and Greek lore, essentially. And it puts it straight into your face. But one of the things that I guess that always kept my mind about this is the action. The action sequences are amazing in this movie. Like some of the fight sequences, like when they first came up and they actually showed like, Wonder Woman's or Diana's mother, like first off, and she was just wielding a sword and just going straight to the heat of battle against like the God of War. I was like, man, this is amazing. Just on the scope of this, like people are dying left and right, and then like they're going back to the back fold talking about like how she was kind of like forced into like having conceived a son, and then she just killed him in spite. I was just like, man, this is some dark stuff. And then it goes into some things that I think that a lot of people can account with, especially females, the misogynist, the feminist, the sexist. It goes and tackles all those different points in different sequences throughout the rest of this movie. Like, because basically when Steve Trevor, who was played by Nathan Fillion, by the way, he does an amazing job because with his character, he's a guy's guy, but like he's a great person, great warrior. I mean, like the dogfight that he was having in the air, like it was some serious dogfighting, you know, and like especially how he landed the plane right there on the mascara, and then how it all worked out, it was really cool. But I think that he challenged their thought process because basically how Diana was even conceived was just even unnatural. You know, it wasn't from consummation by another man. Like she'd been hurt, she'd been abused, and they won the war, but they turned their back from man altogether, even though they still thought themselves as protectors, but they don't want any connection at all, physically, emotionally, with men at all. Like she's already had this parallel that, okay, all men are dogs, and this or that. And then when Trevor came there, and like he's already got an instant crush on her, you know, on Diana, like they used the magic lasso on him, and like he was just like spitting out all this kind of game, and it was bad, you know, and like it was a really, for them, a bad representation, and it confirmed their bad reputation of men in all generality. But I think when it got really grounded for me was when they went back to the States. They went back to the United States because when Ares got out, like it was crazy because he was going through any lengths possible just to break the chains, and then like it was some really dark stuff, especially like his dialogue with Hades and making the deal, and then Hades sitting there like flaunting his dead son in front of him. And I was thinking, man, this is gonna happen to you, man, if you don't, you know, don't you learn, you know? And even like the fallen Amazon that had gotten cut at the hands basically of her own kin because she didn't protect him. and like she wanted love, you know, like it was a lot of different dynamics that happened that people, they were misconstrued in their thought process of what it means to be not just human or Amazonian, but work together, you know. And this movie goes and delves into all that. But I mean, that makes it a good movie. But what makes it a great movie for me is the action set piece. Like when they finally do have a face-off, like Diana, like she went into a couple fights. Like there was one fight she was fighting in a dress, and then she kind of like ripped the dress, you know, and broke out with her suit. She used the dress as a weapon, and she was fighting this thing that had like different snakes coming out of this chin. That was a good fight. But when she fought Ares for real, that jump was crucial because he was like, you have no idea how much power I have. Like, I got the power of Hercules. I got the power, like the speed of like Apollo or whatever. And he was tapping into all this power. He was just giving it to her, you know. When there was a point in the movie where she had an opportunity of being able to stop him from even breaking the chains at all. And she was captured by something. She was captured by like a griffith or something like that. It looked like a gargoyle, honestly. But she told Trevor before this even happened, like, no matter what, go and, you know, stop him. He didn't. Like, he did an OG call, and he took a grenade, dumped in the thing's mouth, and then he grabbed her and took her out of there. And she was upset with him. And she'd been ragging on him. She was like, man, you're a dog, you're this, you're that. He basically gave her the business. He was like, look, I didn't save you because I want you to get in your pants or you do this and do that. Like, I saved you because I care about you, and I would do that for any man. And I think for me as a guy, like, a lot of times, like, when I talk to my female friends or whatever, like, they have this preconceived notion that, like, I have this hidden agenda or I have this in head. But all honesty, like, everything that I do, like, for me as a character, I would do it for whatever the gender, and I would go and beyond. That's part of my fault as a person. But there are some people that do that, and that's kind of how Trevor was saying to her, like, that's just who I am, you know. Like, I don't want anything from you. I just care about you, you know. I love you, whatever. And then like she's like you still should have tried to save the world instead of me. And he made this OG call, like this OG quote. He said, I didn't feel like the world was worth saving without you in it. I was like, dang, Trevor. So I look forward to, I guess it's going to be played by Chris Pine. I think he's going to do a good job in it. I don't know. I'd rather him actually be the Green Lantern. But who knows what's going to end up happening with that. But no, this is a really good movie. I mean, voice actors, they had like Alpha Marina was Ares, Nathan Fillion, C. Trevor, Kerry Russell, Felicity is Wonder Woman. Rosario Dawson was Artemis. I mean, there was so many great names in this one that they did a great job. They did a great job with this one. The action was on point. The voice acting was on point, but it was really dark. You know, I mean, there were comedic moments, but it was a really serious film. And for this to kind of be like, I think like the second film, because I think that Gotham Knight came after this one. Maybe it came before. Maybe it was Doomsday, Gotham Knight, and then Wonder Woman. I can't really remember. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below what y'all thought about this movie. I gave it a thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. That's part of the reason why I bought this, is I'm definitely going to look at it again and probably try to go through some of the special features maybe tomorrow sometime. I'm going to be doing another review on Superman Doomsday probably sometime tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. I need to give it some rest. And I'm debating getting like the black and white Batman Gotham Knight like set like this. Let me know in the comment section with a check or a thumbs up or something like that if y'all think that I should get that. Please let me know, and definitely leave a like if you enjoyed this. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Y'all are amazing people. I think we just hit 3,600, so well on the way to 4,000. Once we hit 4,000, I'm actually gonna be doing the first time ever a dual giveaway. So it's gonna be 2 winners. It's gonna be able to get one game for one person, another person gonna be able to get another game. So that's gonna be really awesome. Thanks to everybody. Y'all have a blessed night, blessed evening, blessed day. JVS SCL 0320 signing out. You go, Wonder Woman. Peace, y'all.